Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have an LR EZA. This guy came with the last world tournament, LR Mercenary Tao here. So he now has his EZA. I think he might be pretty solid. I'm not super sure. We might just go into a couple of tough fights. You know, rock him on some teams and see how things are gonna look, I guess. Again, I'm not 100% sure exactly how effective this guy is gonna be. This is the build I'm going with this guy. I mean, I was really wanting to give him a full offensive build, but I just couldn't justify it because, he does have 70% crit right there, 70% crit right there. Right? I mean, that's just, dude, there's no way I'm giving him crit in the potential system. However, to do his active, I mean, we do have to get hit. It's only 3 times, though. So, I mean, I guess that's not a big deal. There is a lot of dodge canceling, too. I would say I would prefer not to give characters dodge in the hidden potential system these days because there's just so many fights. So many fights that have dodge canceling, right? So, all right, let's test this guy out. Oh, I did not double check what team are we gonna run him on. Is he on Dokkan Fest Kid Goku's 220? He is. So we'll just run Dokkan Fest Kid Goku. We'll run his 220% team. Let's see how good EZA LR Mercenary Tao is. Alright guys, we'll just lock into kind of my typical showcase stage here, and sort of get situated and ready to go. Let's just go ahead and go through Mercenary Tao's passive here. I guess, well, and I mean, we got to talk about this too. I mean, this is a character who, I mean, he might as well basically not even have a link set. I mean, Crane School, Supreme Warrior, Coward, Brutal Beatdown, Dodon Ray, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. I mean, it's just brutal. Brutal to have basically anything up right there. I mean, we're not... keep in mind, LR Demon King Piccolo, you know, could be like a good villain Dragon Ball Saga character, but we have to run a full villain team in order to run, like, LR Demon King Piccolo successfully, or, you know, be running full demonic power. One of those two things. So let's just go and take a look at what Tao has to do here. We're going to have to give him a lot of orbs, right? So he's going to get the 2 key per key sphere, 56% attack for every key sphere he gets, 48% defense. Then went 3 key spheres, 75% attack, 64% defense when attacking. Multiplicative buffs right there. 108% attack when attacking with 10 key, 108% defense when receiving an attack. That's good, with 10 key. If HP is 50% or more, he gets 100% defense, 20% damage reduction. Until he gets hit 3 times, he has an extra 20% damage reduction. And then if HP is 50% or less, and he's gotten hit 3 times, he gets 50% damage reduction, and then he'll create STR key spheres. Okay. And then he gets the big attack buff on his active. Alright. I mean, I guess let's hop to it. We do have to give him a lot of orbs, so let's do that. We do have to make sure Path to Power Kid Goku, he needs to get, 5 orbs if he's in slot 3 to get the support. Alright, so let's see. Mercenary Tao, I mean, remember, a lot of his stats are going to come, like, when he's attacking and when he receives an attack right there. All right, so, okay, so let's see. So remember, he has a 70% chance to crit right there as well. Oh, we get an additional normal. Okay, super attack right away. I mean, this is going to be easy double digits, yeah. We had, 6 orbs? Double digits, yeah. The fact that he gets a lot of defense when receiving an attack, I mean, that's pretty big, right? Like, it's like that's that very elite ability that you kind of want characters to have, right? Like, it's just really nice. Because it's like, you know, he does get defense. I believe, like, the phase it's calced, when, you know, like a defense when receiving an attack and when attacking, like, it's kind of like the same phase, right? But it's still good against a potential, like, AoE, right? So, like, Tao you know, he wouldn't have that defense he gets when attacking if he got struck by an AoE, but he would get the defense when receiving it, you know, so that's definitely something that's good. All right, so I need to try and make sure there's as many key spheres floating around as we can. I can't run it. Like, LR Bulma has reached her limit. Like, we could run LR Bulma, but we will lose because of LR Bulma, right? Like, it's now 2 years since she came out. It's too much. It's too much time. You can't just be running characters 2 years afterwards. It just doesn't. It's not a thing. All right. So here we go. Let's go and pop Kid Goku's active. I mean, orbs are an issue. I think, I mean, I feel like I don't like Tao instantly already. Just because, okay, so we've seen EZAs this year. Very impressive EZAs. Think of Super EZA Tech Cell, right? Incredibly, highly impressive. Why? He just floods the field with orbs. He's a double orb changer. Good defense, good offense, utility with the orb changing and the healing. Tao is not creating orbs unless our HP is under 50%. I mean, I feel like I've seen enough. I don't know. I feel like that's just brutal. I guess I'm just gonna get him in slot 1 right here. I mean, this is not exactly how we want to run this, but I mean, I'd like to get some footage of him. I mean, I guess I could, you know, engage in shenanigans to get like a full field of orbs for Tao, and we could see like what his stats are gonna look like that. Okay, and then here he is at a 10 million attack stat. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe if Tao, all right, no additional. It feels like Tao should maybe, I mean, it would make him really strong, but like Rainbow Orb changing, right? Like, I think if Tao had Rainbow Orb changing, I like him a lot better. Look at Kid Goku, by the way. Oh my god. Kid Goku is just, he's utterly ridiculous. I think the order I would list the top TURs in right now is Kid Goku, Hit, and then Kefla. I kind of think is where I'm at right now. I mean, when you just see Kid Goku in action, it's just like, oh yeah, he's, oh yeah, okay. yeah. Alright, so I do have Goku and Frieza here as well. I guess they maybe are not the best combo, huh? We will be able to have Legendary Power as a link activated. We can hit this. We'll get him 5 orbs. Yeah, 5 is what we could get him. Alright, I would like Tao to get, like, you know, more like 10 or something, but we're doing what we could do. How many times has Tao been hit? He's already been hit 4 times, so if we can fall below 50% HP, I guess let me try and stay away from same type orbs. I mean, if we can fall below 50% HP, we could get Mercenary Tao's active skill out, and kind of see that. I mean, I mean, we could do another run, but I would say already I'm kind of, I don't know, 16 million right here. I mean, I guess he does have a 70% chance to crit, right? Oh, which we failed, okay. He gets 50% attack and defense with both his 18 key super attack effect and his 12 key super attack effect. And he has a 70% chance to crit on both as well. So the super attack effect is the same. It's good, but he doesn't have any built-in additionals. I'm not really too sure what they were going for with this guy. Because, I mean, I don't think his defenses are going to be that good. It's going to be difficult to work with him in terms of getting orbs because he doesn't create them, really. I mean, he loses damage reduction after getting hit 3 times, but it's not like, you know, you're then going to immediately pop his active because his HP has to be low, too. So, yeah, I'm a little... I feel like he sucks. I thought that Tao would actually be fairly decent, but now I'm kind of just thinking, like, I don't know, I think he kind of, like, sucks balls. Is that too harsh? We'll get more turns in. I mean, if we'll do more turns, yeah. Alright, guys. So We did take some damage, not really quite enough to get to the point what I'm looking for, which is below 50%. Okay, we do need to get... I don't really want to heal, but I do want to set up Tao nicely with orbs. Okay. So we can hit this. This is going to be 8 orbs for Tao, which is good. Can we still get 5 for Path to Power? Yes, we can. Damn, it's going to heal us, though. All right, this is going to be a nice little turn for Mercenary Tao. Bro, it's just... It's going to be so hard to get links up on him, besides just, like, Legendary Power, right? Like, that's going to be pretty much it. I would love to see Goku Black and Zamasu super attack him. Would he just get killed? We got a decent amount of orbs on this turn. We do have Super Saiyan 4 Goku 2-turn support. We have Legendary Power up with Goku and Frieza. We have Path to Power Kid Goku support up right now, including damage reduction support and stuff too. Damn, here's the super. With Path to Power Kid Goku around 29, there we go, that's much better. Then there's the crit. Hidden Potential System, additional super, beautiful. Good, good, good. Is this a 100% chance to crit? I think it is, right? I think if he gets an additional super, it'll be a 100% chance to crit. It'll work, because there's a lot of, you know, the 6th anniversary LRs have that. UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, where, what is it, they get, is it 50% chance to crit with their super attack effect? But, you know, anytime they would get multiple supers, it's always a guaranteed crit, because it's a stacking ability. I believe Tao should work the same. So any additional supers from Tao should just be a guaranteed crit. And his active is always going to be a guaranteed crit. That's why, like, there's no point in giving him crit in the potential system, because he has so much crit in his kit already. All right, I mean, we'll just keep going. We'll try and get a lot of turns here with Tao. Getting a lot of orbs. I mean, hopefully we could have a rotation. Like, we got to get his active in the video at some point, too. All right, we'll keep going. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do some shenanigans in order for us to get the active skill. Because it's just like oftentimes those, like, abilities where HP is a significant factor. I mean, it's just, inconsistent would be the word I would use. All right, so we'll be able to get 9 orbs for him. I mean, that's good. I mean, if only he had, like, decent links, that would be helpful. All right, let's just keep going. We're probably not gonna be able to get the active in this run. I don't know. Maybe if when they're below their, well, okay, hang on. Oh, actually, wait a minute. No, maybe we can. If we avoid same type orbs, we're good. Okay, right on cue. Beautiful. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, because Goku and Frieza, they're only on a 170, huh? All right, so next turn we'll be able to pop Tao's active. That'll be very nice. Okay, so let's see what Tao does right here. Okay, and Tao is up to 27 million. I mean, I don't hate that. It's gonna be a crit most of the time. God damn it. Well, it's gonna be a crit most of the time. Man, if only he Rainbow Orb changed. I feel like that is just what, like there's no way I would want to run this guy. Maybe for, like, a Dragon Ball Saga mission, right? Like, what categories is this guy on? Let's just take a look. His category is not going to be too good. So we have Dragon Ball Saga, Earthling, Sworn Enemy, Sibling Bond, Earthbred Fighter, Dragon Ball Secret Target, Goku. I mean, to be fair, he's on, like, some kind of, like, rare-ish teams. So, I mean, we certainly could run him, right, on some of these rare teams. Like, that's where he could be, like, you know, he's gonna raise the floor of some of those teams, right? All right, guys, perfect, we got it. We're definitely gonna have to use Frieza's handout here. Well, maybe we don't. Okay, so there's his orb changing. He created some STR orbs. We could pop his active here. And I guess I will use Frieza's handout, and then that way we can... Well, I mean, it's going to... Frieza's handout would change physical orbs into rainbow, which there's none. I guess the physical orbs are what Tao must have turned into SDR right here. All right, so we can pop. Okay. So here's what we are going to have access to now, right? So he's got 50% damage reduction extra for this turn. So... and I guess this would be a start of turn buff, huh? So he's only got... What the... Dude, this design is horrible. Because, like, you see 20% there, you see 30% here, you see 50% here. You're like, oh, okay, we're cooking. But, I mean, this, it cannot be up at the same time as this. And then this is a start of turn proc, which we did not get. So, I mean, all he's got is 50% damage reduction. And then he created the SCR orbs. We're going to pop the active skill. It'll give him 444% attack for the active skill. And he is going to get a guaranteed crit as well. It can stun the enemy. I guess it's possible we could do this on, like, turn 3 and, like, Super Battle Road or something like that. But, I mean, that would be pretty uncommon, I would say. Okay, let me go ahead and pop this right here. And then we'll see how we're going to do. Let's do this.
すまん、私が悪かった。許してくれ。引っかかったな。さらばだ。死ね。
It did 6 million. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to put him in slot 1, but are we fucked? Because we can't do Goku and Frieza in slot 1. I mean, if we pop Frieza's hand out and give Goku just the Rainbow Orb plus the EGL Orb, we're kind of screwed, aren't we? I guess we can put Kid Goku in slot 1. And that's what we're going to have to do. Yeah, Kid Goku slot 1. Let's do that. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm stupid. I mean, I'm definitely stupid, but I'm not really seeing... I mean, we're kind of fucked here. I mean, I guess Goku and Frieza next to Tao is not really the greatest, you know, wombo combo, but... like, it's just... Like, Tao needing as many orbs as he needs, it's just... I just don't want to run him. Like, I think like, his purpose would be Dragon Ball Saga missions, Earthling category missions. I mean, he's definitely going to be one of the best characters in the Earthling category, right? But besides that, I mean, I'm not impressed or really liking what I'm seeing from him. It's just because he doesn't create his own orbs. If he, like, they've released all these nuking type EZA characters this year who have kicked fucking ass. And what do they all do? They all create their own orbs. They're a plus to add to the team. Tao is not creating his own orbs. And that little one-turn shitty STR orb change in, who gives a fuck? 22 million right there. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. But to be fair, I think just giving him Rainbow Orb changing, and it would totally kind of like change how I look at him. All right. I mean, we saw. Now that we got the active, we've kind of seen everything. I don't know. I mean, we certainly could do a turn where we give him like a full field of orbs. I guess we'll do that. Do a turn where we get him like a full field of orbs and just see like a big attack set or something. Maybe we'll do that. All right, guys. So I mean, it's a good thing we have Path to Power Kid Goku in this rotation. So now we're going up against Juiced Goku Black and Zamasu. They hit significantly harder here, so we'll be able to get 7 orbs. That's good. And we'll still be able to get Path to Power Kid Goku's orbs as well. All right, let's see. I mean, I think Tao should be able to eat these normals, right? Remember that once they super attack right here, They have massive damage. Will this even hurt Kid Goku? No, Kid Goku. Yeah, Kid Goku. He's too much. He's too much. I don't know. Maybe I jumped the gun. I might have jumped the gun with Hit over Kid Goku. Ah, dude, Kid Goku is so crazy, man. Like, Kid Goku and Hit are... I mean, it's, you know, every year Saiyan Day and Golden Week run the year. Blue Kaioken unfortunately missed the memo, but Hit and Kid Goku did not. They are really good. Okay. Oh, additional... That's huge. He'll definitely tank for sure. Now, remember, these normals are big. Like, these are 2+ million normals. Type disadvantage for Tao. Double digits. I mean, that's good footage right there, right? I mean, we did double super, and we did have Path to Power Kid Goku on rotation as well. But, I mean, that still is good, tanking those. These are really dangerous and deadly normal attacks right here. Like, you know, characters that people would be like, oh, this character is actually so good, would get fucking sliced and diced by these normals, right? So, okay. I think the one more thing I just want to get in here, let's get a turn where we have a full field of orbs for Tao. Let's just get that in the video as well. Alright guys, we are coming back. Gonna do a big juice turn. We've kind of seen Tao. Again, I mean, Tao was able to tank the Goku Black and Zamasu normals, which is certainly solid. I mean, I don't want to pretend like that's bad or anything like that. I just think that, you know, the key is going to be a major issue for this guy. This is a juice turn, by the way. Path to Power Kid Goku, Bulma, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So, alright. Let's go and get this going. We're only going to be able to get one link right here, I think, Legendary Power. But we will be able to get 20 Key Spheres. So, let's go ahead and see what LR Mercenary Tao is able to do with the 20 Key Spheres right here. We have quite a bit of support. Gogeta, I use Gogeta's active, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Bulma, Path to Power Kid Goku. Just get like a nice big nasty attack stat in here to finish it off. Again, I don't think I'm going to be using Tao too much, besides like if we have to do like a Dragon Ball Saga mission or something like that. I think they could have made him significantly stronger. Just by making him a Rainbow Orb Changer, I think would have really helped. Maybe one other thing, probably a bit more defense. Although I think, like, if he gets a lot of orbs, defense probably isn't going to be the biggest deal to him. But maybe, like, a little bit more, like, damage reduction or something would help. Or even maybe making his active turn stronger. Like, maybe giving him guard on that one little spot where he gets the damage reduction and the orb changing. Also, maybe tack guard onto that. That could help. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, World Tournament EZA characters typically are, like, very hit or miss. And, I mean, this one certainly does seem to be... I mean, I don't want to be too harsh. Maybe I'll just say I am not a fan. Might work well. Alright, let's see. 93 million for Mercenary Tao. Okay, sure. We'll take it. Additional? We do get it. And we do get a super and then 55. Let me see. Is this going to be a crit right here? Yeah, I imagine that second attack is a guaranteed crit. I believe so. Alright guys, so there was EZA LR Mercenary Tao. Let's go ahead and flip over and take a look at the boys' details. Oh, 1 second. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So this is Bloodstained Sanctuary Mercenary Tao. Leader skill is Dragon Ball Saga category key 4 and 150% to stats. Passive skill 20th anniversary. So he gets an extra 2 key per key sphere obtained. 56% attack and 48% defense per key sphere obtained. He gets 75% attack and 64% defense when attacking with 3 or more key spheres. He gets 108% attack when attacking with 10 key. And he gets 108% defense when receiving an attack with 10 or more ki. That defense when receiving an attack member is always very, very good. Then if HP is 50% or more at the start of turn, he gets 100% defense and 20% damage reduction. Until he receives 3 attacks in battle, like actually gets hit, he has an extra 20% damage reduction. If his HP is 50% or less at the start of turn, and he's been hit 3 times already in battle, he gets 50% damage reduction, and then he also will randomly change key spheres of a certain type to STR key spheres. So, I mean, sure, I don't, like, I mean, the damage reduction is not that crazy, the orb changing is not that crazy, because it's like, when we have this up, he's not going to have this up, right? So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you obviously do want to run him in, like, slot 2 or something like that anyway, but, and then when activating the active skill, he gets 444% attack and does a crit. And remember, the attack is just for the active skill attack. So this is what they're doing nowadays, is they just straight up add a new line in the passive for the active skill for a lot of characters, right? Rather than, like, make it to where they could adjust active skills. Because at the moment, active skills cannot be changed or adjusted or anything like that on a character's EZA. And rather than enable, like, you know, just adding one extra table in the database to do that, they're like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just do extra lines in passive instead. So that's what they do. His active skill, Last Ditch Attempt. You could do this if HP is 50% or less, and he's been hit 3 or more times in battle. So, you know, this will be active. At the same time, you'll be able to do the active skill. And he massively raises attack temporarily, does ultimate damage, and it is a guaranteed stun. Although, I mean, getting this stun to be useful is going to be very challenging, to say the least. His 12 key super attack is the Thrusting Blue Dragon Blade. He gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, does colossal damage to the enemy, and then gets a 70% chance to crit for the turn. And then his 18 key super, his ultra super attack, is the Devastating Dodon Ray, which gives him 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then a 70% chance to crit for 1 turn. So, yeah, if he gets an additional super, it should be a guaranteed crit every time. It should work the same way as the 6th anniversary LRs, UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, where their additional super is always going to be a crit. Should be the same exact thing here for Mercenary Tao, where any additional supers from him will always be a guaranteed crit. I mean, that's good, right? His link set is horrendous. Crane School, Supreme Warrior, Coward, Brutal Beatdown, Dodon Ray, Shattering Limit, Legendary Power. I mean, that's just a joke. For the most part, like, none of these characters are, like, relevant, basically. It's crazy, right? Like, look at this. There's not really too much there. So there is that. Then his Soul Key Multiplier 140%, 200% at 24 key. Kind of the normal numbers. Very rarely free-to-play LRs will be at 150% 12 key. So there's that. Last thing we got to do is take a look at the boys' categories. At the bare minimum, Tao will certainly do what I call raise the floor of some of these categories. Tao is on some kind of like lower level category teams. So, like, you know, let's take a look at some of these. So he has Dragon Ball Saga, or excuse me, Dragon Ball Seekers is what this is. This is the Dragon Ball Seekers team. I mean, if we're just running straight up Dragon Ball Seekers, maybe he'll be useful on that. There's also, this is the Dragon Ball Saga category team. He is definitely an upgrade for this team. This is, you know, what I call raising the floor of the category, because it's like, I mean, he's certainly better than free-to-play Devilman or Booyan or something like that, right? Definitely. Then, Tao is also on the Sibling Bond category team. Okay. Tao is also on the Target Goku category team. This could be an interesting team to get some, you know, really powerful villain, like LR leader or something like that. This could be an interesting one for sure. Then Tao is also on the Earthling category team. Definitely a great asset to have a new, you know, powerful character for this category. Tao is also on the Sworn Enemy category team. Okay. A lot of different villains. This could be a good category at some point, maybe. And then finally, Tao is on the Earthbred Fighter category team. So let me know what you guys think of EZA LR Tao. I don't know. I'm not really too impressed by what we see. I mean, because LR Bulma is past her prime. Like, we can't really rock her too healthily anymore. We could definitely use Path to Power Kid Goku, but I don't know. I mean, a character like this, he would be really solid, I think, if he was Rainbow Orb changing. But, I mean, you just add him to the team, and, I mean, he's going to suck unless he gets a lot of orbs, and you're going to need other characters to create those orbs for him. For a free-to-play unit? I don't know. So, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.